money that is in the stimulus bill, and I think there's got to be great attention put on this. There are tens of billions of dollars leaving Washington, going to governors, going to mayors in the next six to 12 months. The Department of Education is sending out somewhere between $30 and $50 billion this year for public education. And for the schools that aren't fixed, those are dollars to fix them. Those are dollars to keep teachers on the job so that they don't get fired or pink slipped. There's attention that needs to be paid to that. He has put Vice President Biden in charge of that. And you know, the other thing is everyone wants to meet with the President of the United States. And sometimes it's not the President of the United States that you need to be meeting with. It's some of the other people who have decision-making power, executive power to make decisions and make things happen in ways that you might not even need the President of the United States. He's hired them or asked them to be in positions to do so. And so our governors and our mayors are key. Mark was a mayor. He knows what power he had as mayor of New Orleans to do different things from dollars that flowed from the federal government. I mean, engaging at that level, I think, is going to be extremely important because the dollars are going to get to the states and they're going to be spent very quickly. And if we don't pay attention and follow the money and make sure that things that we want to have funded or taken into account, we're going to miss a boat here, and everyone's going to say, okay, where did that $700 billion go? And we weren't paying attention because we were coming to Washington and saying, Mr. President, you know, this, that, and the other, and you know, it was your governor or your mayor who had made a decision that may not have been what you wanted to have seen made.
Lauren,
yes,
on this issue. On this race issue, Dwayne Wickham of USA Today is coming out with an article tomorrow on this question about race and how President Obama did or did not answer it. But this race issue is very critical. You have to remember, he was a man who ran for the presidency of the United States as a man who happened to be black, who just happened to be black. He won the Oval Office because he ran on that, and it's a very delicate balance that he has to walk. It's a delicate line, because if he crosses that line and goes too far, he may not be reelected to a second term. And that is, it's the truth. Now, also, someone brought this up to me last night, and it's very interesting. A year ago this month, Barack Obama gave his critical speech on race in Philadelphia 1 year ago. 1 year ago this month. And we still have yet to talk about race. I mean, granted, we're 65 days in, but we have to see how this race issue plays out. I mean, this country is very hypersensitive when it comes to issues of race and race, politics, religion, what have you. So it's a very delicate line to walk, and we'll see how he plays it out in these coming years.